Okay, guys, welcome back to the Practical Practitioner. We are now going to review the finals and semifinals from March 12th. This is match number 17. Let us see how it goes. I have to admit, I've watched the gentleman in the black gloves a few times. He's pretty hilarious. And it's not because he's got bad technique. One of the things that the gentleman in yellow is having a problem with is he does not have the reach that the gentleman with black gloves has. It's very problematic for him. He's trying to throw jams, but at a distance that he cannot actually make contact at a good majority of this time, and even hooks, as you just saw. Something that I have to absolutely give credit to the gentleman with the black gloves is he knows how to angle. He's been using this the whole time. He'll throw some jabs, he'll throw some punches, and then he'll angle off. At the same point, as much as I love how this is going for him, he's dropping his hands a lot. So as I had mentioned a minute ago, the gentleman in the yellow gloves does have a definite disadvantage, which is his reach. There is a way that he can utilize the reach that the opponent has to his advantage. What he would have to do is he would have to get him into a corner or at least up against the ropes, at which point he would then be trying to basically do all body shots and keep close in. Not necessarily getting into a clinch, because once you do that, it has to be broke up. You're not going to score any points. But as long as he could maintain that close ability, then he might still get tapped on by the gentleman with the black gloves. However, he's not going to have the threat of the full extension of his jab, which is where the most power comes in. Let's see. One of the things that the gentleman in the yellow gloves is doing, and I don't know if it's out of adrenaline, I don't know if it's out of panic, I'm really not sure, but he does a lot of swatting with his forward hand. And in doing so, right there was a good example, kind of trying an overhand right with that swat. In doing so, he's leaving himself very much open, and the gentleman with the black gloves is taking full advantage of that. See, right there is a perfect example. He sees um, the gentleman in black gloves sees the gentleman in yellow gloves pull back. And as he's pulling back, what he's doing is he's telegraphing. It just basically means that you're telling your opponent what you're going to do before you do it, and that's one of the major problems that's being seen here. And so the gentleman in black gloves, he just steps back, and as soon as he steps back, he waits for the punch to be finished, and then he comes in. He's taking full advantage, and good for him for doing so. You know, there was really no question about it. It just kind of seemed too obvious that the gentleman who had the black gloves on was going to win that. He was the one who maintained the distance. He managed it, and he really controlled the outcome of the fight because of that. So, good for him. His reach, his length is going to be hard for just about anyone to really pass. So he's definitely going to have that full advantage. Um, God, I hope to see him and this other gentleman in some of the future Tough Man contests or Rough and Rowdies. So, all right, guys, that's all I got for this fight. Please like, comment, and subscribe below. We're still looking for our first 1,000 subscribers. I would really appreciate it. Thank you very much and have a good one.